but not quite. Oh, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on air. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a great jam-packed show today, guys. We're on Castbox, we're on podcast, and we're on YouTube. We've got a substantial amount of politics to get through. We've had we've we've had hydropolitics. Obviously, talking about Brexit, but everyone's taking back their authority over their seas, the rules and regulations of the people fishing their seas, like France and Spain coming into our waters, taking their seas. We've got illegal immigrants crossing the border. We want to know what Brexit's. What's Brexit on the dish? What's Brexit on the dish? What's Brexit on a plate? People are coming into our borders, legal immigrants coming in, uh, trying to get their visa, trying to make them legalised to stay in our domain. As I say, a constituency, but my constituency is Essex. You could be somewhere else in the UK. I'm thinking straight. Thank you. We've got so much jam-packed full for the show today. I've got a bit of music trying to spice up the whole show, trying to make it a 2 hour long period of a show. Depends how if I can keep the momentum going up. Anyway, I'd like to introduce you to myself. As I start the show, I'm the prodigious, the prominent professor at Proclamation News and Gatherance. The reason why I've got such a aristocratic name style is so people come in my room and they respect the mannerism. They don't come in, they don't put hate crime towards the show, discriminate the author, the narrator, the Tony speaker. They come here, they want to debate. Something could come up the horizon that's affecting your community. So you should respect that I'm trying to do something. This is going to be my daily routine. I've been on Castbox podcast the last 6 hours. I've been on up to date clock, been studying in between, talking to audience, debating all different things in different communities and everyone's everyday struggles. We all have struggles in life, don't we? I mean, we buy something from like I have recently. I bought a laptop in a second-hand shop. We get 2 weeks warranty on a receipt, but hindsight, no, it's not. 6 months warranty. If you get a fault, they have to take it back. They have to fix it. If they don't fix it, they're supposed to give you money back or something, the same equivalent of the price. Many other things, tasks I can skill that I've been through sitting advice. Not much advice really. It is what it is on a tin. Baked beans. Opening up a can of baked beans. It's baked beans. It is what it says on the tin, basically. But yeah, if you want some advice, you want to have a bit of debate, pay some respect because I've been through a lot. I know an awful lot. I study every day. Just like you guys, you probably read the media. You probably think you can be a great prime minister yourself. But as a candidate, I tackle evangelism, equalities. I tackle, um, local walking district. We take dog for a walk, for instance. I made a, I made a shout out to my local constituency, my local MP, and all over Facebook. I was walking my young cousin, age 4, over the park, community park, and there's a wild dog. Wild dog. It was a wild dog 'cause it's off a lead. Any dog that's off a lead in a community area where people go for a picnic or reservoir or park, some sort of thing like that, and a Rottweiler is running off a lead, it's very dangerous to the community. So yes, raise awareness. There's rules and regulations in every single part. There shouldn't be dogs shouldn't be running wild freely. Because a lot of people are scared of dogs. I'm quite scared of dogs. I don't know about you guys. If it's my own dog, it's your dog. You know how you brought it up. You know if you smacked it before you went out the door. You know if it bit your started chewing on your Benz, brand new Mercedes Benz keys, and you slapped it before you went out. That dog is going to retaliate for anger. That dog is going to retaliate for anger. So no one can say that dog will not bite. So we've got to think outside the box when we tackle the sociological, metropolitan, lunatic asylum and all surrounded by it. In every community, doesn't matter if you're in a posh aristocracy, social elite society like I'm in. I go to my local church, local community. We've got all people, all good community standard. But there's always the odd one or two that come into that constituency and start having a little wander about their dog after a night on the source, if you like. Anyway, ladies and gents, we're going to get into what I want to get into today's modern society of politics. Absolute populism. I'm growing. I'm actually growing. I've got 21 listeners on Castbox. I'm on Podbean as well. Building a report on there so people come by. They come and speak. I've been chatting with a few old friends. I've been on Castbox for nearly 2 years now, and I've got friends from all over the pond: Canada, US, Australia. I think I've even got friends in like Iraq and Iran as well when they come through. I haven't seen them come through quite frequently just recently, but over the past year I have. The more I'm on, the more I get recognised and the more we can debate together. Thank you so much for listening. Even my one listen on YouTube, I'll spread it over my Facebook, social media. People tune in daily, they listen in. Hopefully, they can subscribe to my show and hopefully build my show. The more followers I get on YouTube, the better. So if you can help share, I muchly appreciate it. I do put post my YouTube channel on Castbox and podcast as well. But anyway, as I get in, as you know, I'm bona fide conservatism. I'm genuine, I'm traditional. I've always followed conservatives because that's what I was born as. My granddad was in World War II under Winston Churchill. I won't bore you to tears with my academic integrity of what I know off the top of my head. We're going to get into the modern day politics. Why should you get involved in politics? I mean, I'm going to sell my party. You might be Labour. Listen, do you know what? I put Labour down in sometimes with certain things. When it comes to fascism, we can all paint a picture. You can call me fascist about Smurfs. I don't like Smurfs. They're blue, but you can just paint a picture of anyone, and it's not nice to paint pictures sometimes. I try not to get involved too much. If you do see me criticising other politicians, just say, just get on with your own politics. Stick to your own politics. Keep out of party politics. But I'm going to get on to my party because I don't want to be rational to you guys. You might be Labour, you might be SNP or whatever. Why should you vote? Why could you help out your community if you vote? Let's break it down so politics ain't just about politics. And no one likes the word politics. It's like a swear word to some people. But what can you do because getting into politics? What can you do for your family? What can you do for your loved ones? You can make your loved ones have an easier life, can't you? Going straight to the policeman with an operation that's something small, something small. You've got kids playing around your local area possibly going to scratch your mum and dad's car. You want to report it to local MP before it goes to the police because they're more likely to pursue the action ahead, and it's better coming from your local politician. It's better, it's more professional coming from your local politician rather than you going in the police station angered, you know, giving your p's and q's, all the swear words under the sun. A policeman is not going to take lightly to it. So if you went to the good source, the professional, the etiquette source, and spoke politely in a nice mannerism in an email, he would then relate. He will lie that onto the police in a nice mannerism, and they will take action. Anyway, as we go on, who I vote for. You sign up to Conservative as a member. You can play a key role in the party, like I do. I play a key role in the party. I talk to the community. I want to get heard. I want to get my name heard and see what other things I can outline, like sporadic knife crime, sporadic car incidents. I try and uh, overcompensate the audience to take my restrictions. Have a second think, have a second glance at what you should be doing before you enter the vehicle. Supporting the work we are doing in government and contributing to the ideas, policies, and future of the party. You'll be invited to join Conservatives at party conference and attend local and national events. And if you are just doing this, joining us, if you're just joining us, once you have been a member for 3 months, you can also take part in party elections. So you want to take part in party elections to reduce our environmental impact. We are no longer issuing plastic membership cards. Please be assured that it does not impact your membership. You have you will never be asked to produce a card to prove your membership. Our memberships are the most important campaigners. Your support is enabling us to build a bigger, brighter future. Environmental friendly. You got a business, industrialization business, polluting the atmosphere. It's not eco-friendly. You need to make change. The ozone layer, sooner or later, is going to turn over, and we're all going to die. So we got to make sure we're overcompensating for the population. Everything is eco-friendly. It's very important. You see people driving a dump. Loads of people started driving up the dumpers on a Sunday morning. Everyone put their car to the side, got in a dump, and driving up the road with the wrong diesel. Wrong diesel. It's going to pollute the air. Obviously, in an industrialisation world, they're allowed because it's legalised. But on a motorway, imagine 4,000 dumpers driving down the road on the A12 or the motor. Not it's ever going to happen. But some people put that diesel in their car, believe it or not. Some people put these in their car. So if you know someone that's doing it, you report it for the benefit of your children for the future. Doesn't mean you're grass or you're getting yourself involved. Some things need to be said. Hi there, Tanvi. Please subscribe to Proclamation News and Gavin. The show is going to be bigger, better, and we're going to be absolutely populism all over Castbox, YouTube, and podcast. I want to. You pay £35 the membership to join up. You pay £35 a year to join up to Conservatives. I think it's might be 20. No, I think it could be 25. Could be £25. Might beg my pardon. You might have to check with the Conservative guru on the online app, online thing. And it's £15 for ex armed forces. £15 to sign up. What do you get at your membership? What does it get you? It helps us win elections. All of your subscription goes towards our campaigns. You get latest from inside the party with regular member updates and exclusive member invites. You can take part in our campaign groups like the Conservative Women's Organisation, the Young Conservatives of Conservatives Friend Group. Meet like-minded people and make a difference to our country. Influence party policy by giving feedback on policy briefs. Choose candidates and vote leadership elections. So you can choose the people you want to represent you. So you got an MP, but you don't think he's pulling your weight, so you vote for someone at the next conference. You start trying to, you put a thing on Facebook trying to get people to go with your choice, go with your choice of politics. You can come to a party conference and spring forum. Join our MPs, councillors, and activists at the biggest events of the Conservative calendar. Connect with local Conservatives. As a member, you'll become part of a local association, support local campaigns, and attend social events with members just like you. Stand for election. As a member, you have the opportunity to stand for election as a Conservative. So if you decide that you want to take part in democracy, you can. Like I said, you want to outline safety for your children. And at the minute, I was contemplating whether to pay for children's school meals over the term of the break, the traditional break. Before we move on, ladies and gents, I just want to break the show down. It's going to be a 2 hour long session today. It's going to be very, very vital that you listen in, join in, try and debate with whatever I've got to say. We had a previous talk about money. What helps the world go round? Compassion and money. But also, one vital thing is the ozone layer, keeping the ozone environmental friendly, isn't it? Absolutely. But anyway, just before we go on, ladies and gents, I've got a little bit of a song to play. It's going to hopefully come through. I'm going to have to take this off, put it right next to my speaker. Hear the song. We're going to break up the show. I can have a breather in between. It's going to be a 2 hour long session. I really want you guys to acknowledge the professionalism, the absolute adequate professionalism that I've written these songs as well as I'm about to relay all the politics and emphasise my abilitations to make it very, very etiquette with my netiquette experience. It's finished my year, so I'm gonna have a bit of fun and exfoliate my intelligence. Writing songs, writing lyrics, just enjoying myself really. Just creativity. Creativity plus creativity equals mindfulness. Here we go. Mindfulness equals creativity plus creativity works magic. So here we go. We're going to try something out. Here we go. Enjoy it, ladies and gents. Just enjoy it. Yeah, I hope you can hear like loud and clear because yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. It's my own version. I'm going to sing this with no facial expression. What do you reckon? I said today, you all got a hold up, but then the phone kept on ringing. Hold up. So guess what I gotta do is let it keep on ringing through to answer phone or something. All right. Can't stop now. Gotta work. Gotta keep on working that progression. I made up my mind. I want to inspire, not expire. Gotta work on that progression. My next mission, I gotta get that commission. My name's Professor Johnson. Please come again. Don't wear it out. Proclamation up in here.
My next mission, I'm gonna walk with a God and be a missionary, even if I had to go and get a dictionary. I said today, you all, I gotta hold up, but then the phone kept on ringing. So y'all guess what I gotta do? I'll leave it on ringing, through to voicemail or something. I can't stop now. Gotta keep on working that progression. I made my mind up. I want to inspire, not expire. Gotta keep on working on that progression. My next mission is gonna get some commission. My name is Professor Johnson. Please come again. Don't wear it out. It's proclamation up in there. But then the phone kept on ringing. So y'all guess what I gotta do? Leave it on ringing through to voicemail or something. Can't stop now. Gotta keep on working my progression. My next mission is gonna get in that commission. My name is Professor Johnson. Please come again and don't wear it out. Proclamation up in there. My next mission, gonna walk with God and going to be a missionary. Even have to do it with a dictionary. I got two choices: join the choir and be a pianist, or put the church seats out and become a philanthropist. She love it when I do missionary. I mean, become a missionary. Damn, I need to learn the vocals or get a dictionary. My name is Professor Johnson. Please come again, don't wear it out. Proclamation up in here. It's proclamation up in here. My next mission, we're gonna walk with God and be a missionary. Even have to do it voluntary. I've got two choices: to join a choir and be a pianist, or put the church seats out and become a philanthropist. She loves it when I do it missionary. I mean, I want to be a missionary. Damn, I need to learn the vocals or get a dictionary. I want to do this damn job. I want to do it voluntary. They call me the prodigious, the prominent professor, a proclamation news and gatherings. Enjoy this, just like me, no nonsense. It's the prodigious, the prominent professor, proclamation news and gatherings.
Thanks, ladies and gents. We're just, I'm breaking the show. I'm trying to do a 2-hour show today. So we have obviously what's going on around the world. Like you guys, you can comment in the bottom right hand corner. It comes up at the top. If I just let you know where it is. There we go. So if you want to try and debate something I'm talking about, please feel free to debate. So I will try and talk to you as we go on. I've had over 100 listeners today. Over the course of a week, I've over 2,000. But if I do it more religiously, like this, more methodically, and do it over the course of a few hours a day, I'm gonna get more and more substantial amount of listeners. People trying to debate. I'm working as a local councillor. I'm doing a amount of people follow me on my Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. I'm doing a massive job in my community. And I'm probably in the whole domain of England, really, realistically, because I get involved in everyone's debates in the all the politics pages, all the for sale pages. Spotted in Clacton, spotted in London, spotted in Hertfordshire, spotted in Liverpool, spotted in Manchester, spotted in Scotland, everywhere. I'll try and get involved with everything. If I see something that's not right or correct, I will get involved because it's my job. It's what I want to do, and I enjoy it. So thank you for coming in. If you help build my gatherings as well, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Anyway, we're going to go in today's formation of my politics. Listening, so don't think discriminate the society. I don't discriminate anyone. I just say what I see, my vision. My vision of politics is vital. No one can change my vision of politics. I am who I am. What you see is what you get. I don't discriminate anyone. But bear with me. I've tried to find where I just was a minute ago. I've lost my page. My goodness. Here we go, ladies and gents. So think safety, think first. It's proclamation, ladies and Gavin. And we're back. We're live and kicking. Letting the stream run through now. Proclamation, ladies and Gavin, with the prodigious, the prominent professor. Think first, think safety before you enter a vehicle on the A12 motorway, etc., etc. Think first, think safety. Absolutely. Always think first, think safety. Even now, we're in a lockdown. Mental health, domestic abuse, domestic violence with your loved ones, your children, your mother, your father, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, your friends, your next door neighbour. Do not enter your car under the influence of alcohol or narcotics, especially sleep deprivation. You went out on a Saturday night. You planned a trip out on a Sunday morning with your family, with your children, your boyfriend, or even on your own, just with your friends. You're gonna meet your friends or go shopping, but you're not thinking about the other cars on the road, the other innocent lives on the road. Ambulances going to elderly patients that have had a uh, hip come out of place, they slipped on a stairwell. They can't get there because you've shut off the road. You selfishly shut off the road because you drive the car and then there's a sleep deprivation due to your Saturday night antics. So think first, think safety. Make sure you and your passengers wear a seat belt adjacent to the car seat, and babies have seat adapters adjacent to the car seat, and adapters adjacent to the car seat. It's down to you, the driver, to make sure you've got seat belts on, especially children. Passengers, yeah, even passengers, really. It's your car. You get in my front door, I'll tell you take the shoes off. Don't respect my authority. You go back out the front door. Put your seatbelt on. You stand to the driver. Check for speed limits. Check for speed cameras. Check for police with their speed cameras as well. You should be doing a speed limit anyway. It doesn't mean look for the police officer with speed camera and then put your foot down as you go 10 yards past them and he ain't looking the other when he's looking the other way, keeping his eye on the traffic. Abide by the speed limits. Some people, oh no, I'm my own person, I do what I want. We want an amicable world safe for all of us, don't we? So we've got restrictions we have to go by. Boris says put a COVID mask on. Nah, I'm different. Politicians get paid more than me. Well, so do footballers, but they have to stick to the speed limits because they get a big fine. They wouldn't have all these aristocratic lifestyles, these nice Ferraris and whatever. They have to stick to speed limits. Traffic road safety signs. Look out for traffic road safety signs. Speed cameras, like I just said. Look out for further road police safety signs and signals. So, policeman put his hand up, saying stop, or he might mean slow down. So you slow down, you see him with his hand up. He's got a yellow high vis on. You take responsible for your actions, your next action. You don't think, it's a police officer, ignore and put your head down, put your foot down. You take response and you respond to a signal. Also check your centre and side mirrors before turning into a safe, sufficient directional choice before overtaking. Checking out for motorcyclists and cyclists, because as you're overtaking, that motorcyclist could go in the back of you, or could be overtaken, and you knock him off his bike. Always have that second thought, Don't be on your mobile phone, or eating a takeaway, what you had last night, or McDonald's on the way, or whatever you're getting from the petrol garage, or taking a drink. Be thoughtful when you do these things. You need to be pulling over really in a lay-by. Drink before takeoff. Check your engine before takeoff for your engine oil, and water coolant tank for water levels and topped up to maximum level. Check your PSI limits in your tyre, making sure you have sufficient tyre pressure in your tyres and your treads at the maximum, just above minimum level before getting pulled over. Because it's a fine, it's 3 points in your licence. Depending how bad you're born, you might lose your licence if you're driving absolutely reckless. Check your tyre treads, legal limits, like I just said, and your MOT is updated. Very important. We're going to go into some instance. I'll give you some road congestion. Some of you guys are listening now. You probably might not drive, might not, this might not be no good to you. But commuter, you get the bus, it still could relate to you. But after that, I'm going to try and get into some politics where you might want to interact. We have loads of talk shows. I'll talk about, everyday struggle. Some people struggle for mental health because of relationship problems. Is relationship a problem to everyone? If it is, I know I can be a Jeremy Carr, I can be a Jerry Springer, I can be whatever you want me to be. Any problems, people problems, anything in society that's a problem, share it. I'll reiterate and put it past my ears, and I'll see what I can bring back. Jerry Springer law, any law you want, bring it to society. We'll tackle it together. It's good. Anything that you feel like you can bring to the show of success, let's do it. No problem. A problem halved is a problem shared. That's how I see it. Well, at the minute we're in Liverpool. Not looking good in Liverpool. I don't want to know any traffic updates in Liverpool because my computer's having a technical issue. That is never good, is it? You got a lovely smooth running show, and technical issues come to task. We've got some great halfway point breakups for the show as well. But also events on Castbox, YouTube, and podcast is sponsored by O2 providers. It has the best network device wherever you go in the UK. It's best network device. I've got friends on EE. I've got friends on EE's T-Mobile as well, isn't it? It's gone over. Anyway, we're looking at Bedford. We're going to go Bedford. That's in Hertfordshire, guys. Some of you don't know. If you ever plan a trip to Hertfordshire, Bedfordshire. In Bedford, A5141. It's reported today. Lanes closed due to construction on Claudwell Street near COVID testing. You've got cancer. You've got coronavirus. All these things, tragic deaths. It's absolutely, it's such a shame that people are dying. But at the same time, our ability for us to keep carrying on. We've got our grain coming from India. We've got need to keep subsidising for all the population. We've got 66.6 million in people in UK. Slow traffic in construction area on the A414 North Orbital Road between and A1. It's in St Albans, South Hatfield, in the construction. There are temporary traffic lights in place. People wonder why I keep talking about Hertfordshire because it was part of where good fruits there. Someone got me out of a bit of a mess I was in. Previous relationship got me out of where I needed to be and got me where I need to be to get me where I am today in my academic integrity. Probably doing the best job I've ever done. I really enjoy talking with the community. Working with the community is very, very great job, a great achievement. M25 in Potter's Bar. This is where one of my, I call this man Superman. He's got traffic on the M25 clockwise from junction J22 A10 St Albans, London Colony, to junction 24 A1. Potter's Bar, the construction area, lane of 4. My show is not where it wants to be. I'm not getting